so there's a lot of movement with the increasing the prices to get them off. There's very little support for the POTS technology out there today, and customers are now faced with the challenge of what do they do? Can they migrate from that to new technologies? Spectrotel has a way for them to be able to do that.
Another challenge for customers is compliance. They've got all sorts of different line types. People think of having a voice POTS line. There are alarm lines of all types, and they've got to be compliant, and that's one of the big challenges for customers. Customers are looking for a next-gen aggregator, somebody who can bring together all the different aspects of a conversion, of a transformation that needs to take place when converting their POTS. A lot of these lines have been in for a really long time. They don't know how they operate. They're connected to elevators, fax machines, alarm systems. Spectrotel's in a spot where we can help project manage all the way through. Multi-site, site surveys are essential. We just take a holistic approach to make it a complete transition.
As a next generation aggregator, Spectrotel has taken advantage of multiple different types of technology, best in breed, to really deliver POTS transformation to the customers. So there's many different things that we can do. There are many tools in our toolbox that we can utilize. POTS in a box, POTS over broadband. We were one of the first companies to get 4 different cable companies that have that technology. We have multiple different SIP providers that we can use, multiple different platforms. So when a customer comes to us, they can trust that we will handcraft a solution that helps them get the right solution at the right price point and will future-proof their technology. At Spectrotel, our white glove approach to a POTS migration is really what kind of sets us apart. We bring it into our shop, our project managers really kind of dig in, understand the inventory that the customer has today. There's different types of lines, voice lines, alarm lines. The alarm lines, elevator lines have compliance issues, right? And so as we go through that particular process of converting from the existing POTS to future technology, we work closely with the local government entities, the alarm companies, in order to make sure that we designate the right lines, give them the right technology, and give them a solution that's going to not only be compliant, but can be redundant as well.
So when we start looking at a customer's network and topology holistically, it might start with POTS transformation and POTS solutions, but when we take a look at the entire infrastructure, we can also help in many other places. So as a next generation aggregator, we can do things like SD-WAN, we can have discussions about security, we can have discussions about UCaaS and hosted voice, and it becomes really a true partnership over the long haul because there's a lot more in a customer's infrastructure than just POTS. And so it might start with a POTS solution, but as we learn and get to know the customer and get to know their customer's needs, it will allow us to potentially provide many more services and help consolidate their disparate services and really become a true partnership.